Hi there, I'm Irked and this is my channel Get Irked, where I teach you how to invest for the long term. Before we get too far in this video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button. I'm still just starting in YouTube, so every like and subscribe really helps me out. Today we're going to revisit Coinbase once more. This is the third video I've done on Coinbase, and if you've watched my other two, you can see that the price prediction we've been using so far has been pretty on the money. In my last video, I said that if Coinbase reported bad earnings, we would see the bottom fall out of the reference point, and we could see prices down near $200. Here was the earnings, it was bad, and we saw a low of $208. So where could we go from here? I've noticed in my analysis of Coinbase that it's respecting a pretty bearish channel right now. If we use trend lines, we can draw an upper channel and a lower channel. I like to draw from the base of candles to the base of candles. So instead of using the wicks like some people do, I use the opening and closing of different times. And you can see we've got an upper channel here that Coinbase has not been able to hit again since back here on May 12th. Now I'm going to draw the lower channel. You can see that back here on the 19th of May, Coinbase fell through the channel, but on the weekly chart, the channel held. So Coinbase is now moving between the upper and lower channel of this very bearish move here. Potentially, and I'm going to turn off auto here so I can move the chart up, we could see Coinbase having a low around $190. But since it usually doesn't find support directly on the channel, it could actually go much lower than $190, getting potentially close to the $180 price target that I predicted in the last video. However, let's go back to the daily and once again use Fibonacci retracement like I've had in the last two videos. So we're going to draw from the bottom of the move on May 19th to the top of the bounce on May 26th. And you can see once more, we're getting this prediction around the low 180s. The $182.42 price target right here would fit in line with a potential pullback next week if Coinbase pulls back. What could make Coinbase drop? I've heard a lot of YouTubers talk about how Coinbase is doing well right now because there's so much volatility and price action in the cryptocurrency market. And while that might be true, the problem is Coinbase charges fees based on a percentage. That means what they were making at $64,000 has to be double if the price of Bitcoin drops by half. In other words, if Bitcoin is trading around $32,000, that means they have to have twice as many buyers and sellers to make as much money as they did when Bitcoin was at $64,000. Now, that might be happening since the volume is increasing, but as the price of Bitcoin and the other crypto drop even further, each time they drop, it means that the volume needs to be increased by that same amount in order for Coinbase to remain profitable. If Bitcoin continues to drop and see weakness, I think we're going to see weakness in Coinbase too. I think we're going to retest this $208 level, and I don't think it's going to hold. I think we're going to see the $196 mark here, we're going to see the $182 mark here, and then we'll have to see where we go from there.